everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about the future of the Democratic Party following President Biden's decision to drop out of the 2024 presidential election. The multifaceted event has significant effects on the party's strategy, unity, and electoral prospects. Biden's endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris makes her role as a presumptive Democratic candidate crucial. Harris is expected to build on the achievements of the Biden administration while addressing key issues such as creating more economic opportunities for working Americans and lowering costs, continuing Biden's emphasis on infrastructure and manufacturing jobs. It is anticipated that Harris will prioritize the fight for abortion rights, particularly in the wake of increasing restrictions in several states. Furthermore, she is expected to build on Biden's policies to lower prescription drug costs and improve access to healthcare as well. The Democratic Party must manage internal dynamics to ensure unity. Key endorsements from influential Democrats are critical to solidifying support around Harris. All the elected Democrat state governors and 95% of the Democrats in the Congress have already endorsed Kamala Harris, highlighting her ability to lead the party and win against Donald Trump in the presidential elections. Harris's candidacy as an Indian American woman symbolizes the Democratic Party's commitment to diversity and inclusion. This could energize minority voters and those who prioritize representation and leadership. Harris can also leverage the Biden administration's achievements in economic recovery, infrastructure development, and international relations to build a compelling case for continuity and progress. Harris will face a formidable challenge from Donald Trump and his Vice President, Senator J.D. Vance. The Republican campaign is expected to be vigorous and combative, requiring the Democrats to mount a solid response. The party must manage any internal dissent and rally around Harris to present a united front. This includes securing support from various party factions, including progressives and moderates. The Democrats will likely focus on a few key strategic areas to maximize their electoral prospects, like engaging and mobilizing voters, especially in swing states. This includes outreach to minority communities, young voters, and women. Clear and consistent messaging on Harris's leadership qualities, policy priorities, and the differences between the Democratic and Republican platforms, along with ensuring robust fundraising efforts to support campaign activities and counter Republican campaigns' resources, are essential. The Democratic Party's ability to navigate this transition smoothly will impact its chances in the 2024 election. Harris's leadership, coupled with strategic party efforts, will be critical in determining whether the Democrats can maintain control of the White House and win back the control of the House of Representatives. The coming months will be crucial as Harris ramps up her campaign and the party works to unify and energize its base for the upcoming election. With Kamala Harris stepping into the role of presumptive Democratic nominee, the choice of her vice president becomes a critical decision that could influence the election. Let's look at potential vice presidential picks and considerations for each. The first person that we're going to talk about is Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg brings youth a fresh perspective and appeals the younger votes. His tenure as Secretary of Transportation has given him substantial experience in federal government operations. As an openly gay man, Buttigieg would add to the diversity of the ticket and could energize LGBTQ voters. Secondly, let's continue with Stacey Abrams. Abrams is widely respected for her work explaining voting rights and fighting voter suppression. Her presence on the ticket could boost turnout among Black voters, a critical demographic for Democrats. Abrams is well regarded among progressive circles, which could help unify different factions within the party. However, Abrams has yet to hold a national office, which could be a point of contention. The third potential vice president is Gretchen Whitmer. As a governor of a key swing state, Michigan, Whitmer's presence on the ticket could help secure the state's electoral votes. Her handling of the COVID-19 pandemic has been praised as she demonstrated strong leadership in times of crisis. Whitmer's centrist approach could attract moderate and independent voters. However, while strong in the Midwest, Whitmer's appeal may be less effective in other regions. Now I will look at Cory Booker. Booker's extensive legislative experience in the Senate and his solid legislative record are key strengths. Known for his oratory skills and inspirational messaging, Booker could energize the base. As an African American, Booker would add racial diversity to the ticket and appeal to minority voters. However, his previous bid for the presidency, which did not gain significant traction, could be seen as a drawback. The fifth and last potential vice president is Julian Castro. Castro's experience in the federal government and as a candidate in the 2020 Democratic primaries are notable strengths. As a Latino, Castro's presence on the ticket could help mobilize Latino voters, a growing and influential demographic for the Democrats. Additionally, Castro is known for its progressive stance on issues like immigration and housing. However, Castro may not have as much national name recognition as some other candidates, which could be a hurdle. The campaign must consider several strategic factors in selecting a vice presidential candidate. The running mate should ideally complement Harris by providing regional balance, potentially securing votes in crucial swing states. In addition, the VP candidate should align with Harris on critical policy issues to present a united front. Finally, a vice presidential running mate with significant experience can counter any weaknesses in Harris's candidacy and reassure voters of the administration's competence. President Biden's withdrawal from the 2024 race puts the spotlight on Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic Party's leading candidate. The party is uniting behind Harris on critical issues such as economy policy, reproductive rights, climate change, and healthcare. Harris's candidacy, representing diversity and inclusion, has the potential to energize voters, but Democrats face strong Republican opposition and internal challenges. Effective voter mobilization, clear messaging, and strong fundraising will be crucial to their success in the upcoming election. The selection of a vice presidential candidate will be critical to shaping the campaign's narrative and strategy and maximizing the Democrats' party's chances in the election. And this is the end of our video. Thanks for watching. Please consider like and subscribing. As always, it was Hefsal Times.